going on, YouTube? Briz day out here. I'm gonna get into it. Crypto. Crypto is making some huge strides, particularly Bitcoin, right? Crushing the charts. Crushing them. Upwards of 16K. Upwards of 16K. Incredible. I mean, there's nothing short of incredible. And people are afraid to miss out right now. I already know. Folks who've been on the sidelines, contemplating should they get in right now or whatever, or waiting. Now, wish they were in. They wish they got in when they heard about it. It's just a way of life. I'm no different, right? Who doesn't want to make or earn profit? Who doesn't? But what's interesting is something that happens a lot when people, or I should say, well, it's really the people, because the markets a lot of times tend to be affected by how people feel about a product or a service or a situation that's taking place that affects the prices of whatever you want to call it, altcoins, Bitcoin, stocks, bonds, futures, etc. So when you couple emotions with the changes that are taking place in the markets, the decisions that you make can be cataclysmic, especially if you decide, like for example, right now, right? You see Bitcoin's at 16K. And you want to hop on Bitcoin right now. Now you have Bitcoin for 16K, but what if it drops? Because what goes up has to come down. It's never just gonna just stay up on the incline. It has to come down. It has to correct itself. It has to consolidate. The prices have to come down. Then what? A well-known wealthy investor named Warren Buffett, I believe, said in cases where people are rushing by the droves to buy into a product or a company that causes the price, the market share to skyrocket, that's when you should sell the greed. Right? And the obverse is also true. When the price tanks, when the market price or the market share of a particular product or company tanks, and it's not just any company, it's a undervalued type of company. In this case, crypto, right? When we talk about cryptocurrency, and undervalued, if you could identify Bitcoin as being undervalued and the price tanks considerably and people become fearful due to the price tanking, that's when, according to Warren Buffett, you should buy the fear. In other words, buy when people are scared. Buy the good crypto. Buy the great crypto when people are afraid. And sell it when people are greedy. So it's a powerful strategy because not everyone has a stomach for it. And in crypto, people have what they call weak hands. Some have strong hands, but then you have weak hands too. You know, Jedi Knight put out a video that allowed me to think about something in regards to what he, you know, it's an opinion that he had whether Bitcoin, because of the impending future market, I guess with CME, etc., that may cause a considerable change in the rise of the price. It may scale back down to where, you know, it adversely affects the exchanges. Then what? You know, it's true because when things fall, right? When the prices fall considerably to the point, like for example, and I like to talk about stocks. In 1987, October 19th, I believe, 1987, Black Monday. That day was called Black Monday because the stock market suffered a huge crash. And it was in that time period, soon after October 19th, 1987, Warren Buffett scooped up or acquired thousands and thousands of shares on a daily basis of Coca-Cola. I read somewhere that I think he amassed 50,000 shares a day after October 19th because the price of Coca-Cola was dirt cheap, and he knew that Coca-Cola was an undervalued company. That has allowed that man to become uber wealthy. He bought the fear. When people were selling, they were selling their stocks in Coca-Cola because the stock market crashed. He didn't panic. He bought the stock, which now I think he's a major shareholder of Coca-Cola, and every quarter the company pays him over 100, I guess billions of dollars, not billions, sorry, $100 million in interest alone when the company doles out their dividends. Now I'm talking about a different model with stocks. Going back to cryptocurrency, having different forms of strategies and set in place when you invest in crypto is important. You know, what are you doing? Do you have a buy and hold strategy? Do you have a buy a little bit, invest the rest somewhere else? I mean, you got to think of what your goals are. Because when the crap hits the fan, are you prepared? Are you able to take the hits? What parameters do you have in place to help you absorb the hits. You know? Those are some of the tips that I picked up from reading, the information from the likes of Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham, Seth, I can't forget this gentleman's name, Seth Klayman something. Don't quote me on that. Peter Lynch, the Bogle gentleman, the gentleman who was CEO of Vanguard, Peter Bogle, John Bogle, I forget their names. But those professionals, Seth Klayman, I don't know why it keeps coming. It's right there. Carl Icahn. They have different styles of investing. These billionaires. They have different philosophies they follow, and some of this just can be applied to your natural life. Warren Buffett is very frugal. He doesn't squander his wealth or his earnings. Very frugal investor. Sometimes you have to apply some of those qualities. Perhaps it could fit into your portfolio. It could fit and do you some good to the point where you don't lose as much. And then people have to always try to remember, when you're just investing in general, be appreciative for what you have, right? Cryptocurrency is changing lives. It is. Cryptocurrency. I just saw something where a dividend-paying company was being presented as a secret tip, like this top secret hot tip. If you find out what this company is by joining some type of subscription, paid subscription, of course, you would get to find out what this company, this dividend-paying company, is, and the fact that it pays $700 a year in interest, how that's just a winner, right? $700 a year was made to be a big deal. Now, any type of amount of money is better than zero money, of course. But in the cryptocurrency world, earning $700 a year as interest is almost considered to, it's an insult. That's offensive. Why? Because in cryptocurrency, I'm gonna tell you why. For example, BitConnect in January of this year, 2017, at one point BitConnect, I think, was trading, anyone could have purchased a BitConnect coin for 17 cents. I think it's even low as 12 cents, if I'm not mistaken. And today, as of today, the price of the token is over $405 per token. People earn $700 a day on BitConnect daily, for example. So, equip yourself with information and knowledge to help better your life, the life of your loved ones. I'm out. Peace.